What's up, YouTube? Brody here. Gonna show you a knife. I call them reviews, not really reviews. It's a tabletop look, and I don't even have the table here, so I'm just sitting in my living room. Uh, I've done this knife before. It's a Arkansas Sawmill cutlery Bowie knife. This has big influence from the Western 49 knife. Has a pattern of a file, which I don't really believe they were made from a file, but it's kind of a cool concept and look to it. But I did a review of this probably almost like 8 years ago, and I did it with the camera on my laptop, and it was pretty horrible video. The video was like filmed like with a carrot, is what it looked like. And cameras have improved even so much these days, like the one on my phone. And, of course, I have a GoPro here somewhere too, so cameras have come a long way since then. But I bought another one of these. I had one in 2012. I bought, and I sold it like a dummy. Uh, it was a great knife. This is a take a look at it. It has changed some since I made that video. It's still similar in a lot of ways, with the handle being pack of wood and the color it is. It has a brass hilt. You can see the Western 49 emphasis there. You can see the file pattern, and look at the belly on that knife. The old one now I had, the handle was thicker than this one, so wrapping your hand around it, you had to have really long fingers. Even me, I felt it. I was like, man, this handle's a little thick. You were swinging it sometimes. You were thinking, man, I hope I don't let go of this thing. Shit. But the one I had in 2012, I actually took out and chopped wood with it and batoned with it. I'm not a real big fan of baton and wood. I think it's mall ninja bullshit. Never been in a situation in the woods where I had a baton wood. But there's a look at the thickness. It's not a 1/4 inch, but it's thick. The edge was, I don't know, it was kind of sharp. I brushed it up typically. I don't think too many knives I get are sharp when I get them. That one cuts paper pretty good, but I think the old handle was too thick. So when I held onto the knife, like I said, it felt like it would let go. I bought this new one, and the handle is not quite as thick as the other one was. So that was the only complaint I really had of the old knife, was the handle thickness. But like I said, I was batoned with this and took it out one day, and I beat it down through a piece of wood, because these are only like about $20, $23 on Amazon. And I took it out and I beat it down through a piece of wood, and it was really gnarly, twisted piece of wood. And I thought, well, this knife ain't gonna make it. It got down through there, and the wood was literally wrapped around, twisted, and it was putting stress on the knife from like 3 different directions at one time. And I was like, there is no way this knife's not gonna break. I couldn't beat the knife back out of the piece. I had to end up beating it all the way down and splitting the wood, but I thought for sure the knife wouldn't handle it, and it did great. These are killer choppers. These are like the Western 49, the new Cold Steel Wild West Bowie, similar to Cisco Supplies Bowie they have. It looks similar to this. Those knives are all good choppers. The way the belly's made on them and the weight that comes forward on these, nothing chops like these. And this is no exception to that. These chop great. These are great knives. It comes with a sheath. It's all right. It is leather. It has the Western 49 type look to it. The leather's, I don't want to say it's super thick, but it's not super thick. It's not super thin. It's not bad for the price of the knife, really. It's not as bad as some of the Timber Rattler sheaths you get. They're horrible. But, there's a look at it in the sheath. If it was double stitched, it might be a little better. But, all in all, for this price of this knife, These are killer knives. I'd rate it higher than, let's see here, can I dig this knife up? I can't even reach it. I was gonna grab the Cisco Supply. Boy, it looks like it, but yeah, I would actually take this over that one, and you can get these both for about the same price. This is quite a bit better knife. So anyway, take care, YouTube. I'm gone.